Hello, Blue Rockers. How you doing? Connie Willis here. Let me see if I can get this news feed over, and I will try something brand new. I don't know what this is. Oh, there's the share button. All right. Let's get the embed. There we go. Let's get this one. Let's do that. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Put this over here. And I don't know if that's going to work or not. Maybe it's not an embed. Let's see here. Post. See if that does it. No, it doesn't like the URL. Okay, I can't do a embed. I've got to do. Hey, everybody. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay, I just got to do a. There we go. A link, and it is going now. So let's put launch coming. Watch now. Watch now. Technical stuff. That's what I'm trying to learn how to do right now. Notify everybody, and we'll put it up in the featured box as well. Close. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens here. Go to the discovery page, home, discovery. Let's see if it's up there now. Okay. You never know with this stuff. Let's see. Watch now. And here's a link. Okay. Will that be watched? Nope. Let's see. Discovery. Let's go to the other thing. So hold on. I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm actually trying to make this work. I'm testing it. Let's see. Video. Boom. Watch now for update. Let's see. Watch live. There we go. Okay. Try it again. Post. Pick a topic. Live show. And post. How's that? Notify. Notify everybody. Cheer it and add it. Let's see. All right, so I'm not in my normal area of the studio. It's behind me, as you can see. Okay, let's see if that works. All right. Okay, enough people should be able to see that. So let's see what happens. So make sure you say hi. And I'm thinking you can open this up. Oh, that goes right to here. So, okay, that's cool. We got some people in here watching. Let's see how bad this is. Okay. Huh. Look at that. Like, it's called like just wake up, no makeup kind of look. Sorry. Let's see. I'm going to try to share this to everywhere. Let's see what I can do. And if you are here, tell me hello in the live chat. I am testing all my stuff to see if I can't. Let's see. I don't want that. To see how I'm going to do this in the future in our upcoming launch. So let me go back to notes here and let's do this. Okay, boom, 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 boom. So as I put this together, I want you guys to say hello over there, and I'll be right there. Let's see if we can't get this all over the airwaves right now. Let's see. Let's go to let's tweet it. Come on, tweet. It only allows me to do so much. Twitter only gives you so much, which is probably a good thing. There we go. Let me see where it's. Come here, come here, come here. Okay, delete that. Sorry, folks. Darn it, it's not letting me do it. Come here, come here. Okay. Scrolling is just, doing its own thing. And here we go. Okay, interactive site. And you'll want more. Okay, here we go. Let's see if that works. There we go. Tweet that. tweet this. All right, we got that one tweeted out. Holy cow. Let's try LinkedIn. I hope people are there. Let's see. You'd think everything would be easier, but it's really not. I just try to make it look easy, right? I'll tell you, it's not. Okay. So apparently if I go live, I've got to try to get this stuff going beforehand, right? So you guys have not seen this setup in a while. I haven't been on here in a while. Let's see. We'll have it on Connie. Post. It's live right now. So Facebook, I've got about 25 pages over there. Okay. Group Blue Rockers. Are you a Blue Rocker over there on Facebook? Are you in the group? If you're not, ask me. I'll let you in, or go over there to be asked in, because that is a closed group. The other groups are Connie Willis Public Figure, or Connie Willis Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. And as soon as I do the second one here, I should be done. Let's see. So many things over here to do. Page and Connie Willis. Okay, public figure page. I think I've hit every page. I don't have any of these blogger things and all that other stuff. So, okay. All righty. So, hey, Blue Rockers, Connie Willis here on, I'm actually on YouTube, and I haven't been there in a long time. And they have this new, it's not the classic YouTube, it's the new YouTube. So I'm trying it out without my Wirecast and a few other things. I'm trying to see where my, where's my live chat over here? Where's my live chat? I know it's over there. It's like, what's blowing? There's something blowing. The wind's blowing over here. I'm getting like my hair and dog hair and bird feathers flying up my nose here. It's like that. Okay, let's see. Where is the live chat? How do I get that? Do I got to make this smaller? What do I do? Okay, can you hear me okay? Golly. Animal fur, feathers. All right, let's see. I think you guys can hear me with this. I cannot find, can you hear me okay? I cannot find I don't want to end it. Where's my live chat? What the Sam Hill? Make it smaller. I know it's over here. I saw it earlier. Where the freak is my live chat? I cannot see you guys chatting, and I know you are. Okay, so I'm going to go over anyway. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to place this everywhere, including bluerocktalk.com. So if I open the page that I sent you, it goes right to it. Great. And there's the live chat as I watch it on YouTube, but I don't see the live chat when I do it. Well, that's not cool. Okay, well, let's see who all's over here. That's great. We got some people in here. Well, hello there, Cryptid559. I haven't seen any crypto people in quite a while, so thank you for being here. Dr. Mulder's in the house. Pibblebit, what a great name. I like that. DJ, how's it going, DJ? Haven't seen you in a while. Did you like that Coast to Coast show? Was that a good one? Hey there, Audra. Audra, all over the place. Found me even on my iHeartMedia podcast that I never do, but I hope to. Bill Pinard, Sako. Hey there, you guys. Disc Golf Talk. Wow, that's been a long time too. Wow, look at this. This is great. Look at all you. Thank you so much for being here, Paul. Danny, hey there from South Carolina. Another one from South Carolina. Hey, you guys. So here's the deal. This is kind of weird because I see a bit of a delay when I do this, but I don't know how to watch you guys from the other. Let's see if the other is anybody. Tell me, are you watching from YouTube or are you watching from bluerocktalk.com inside the show? Inside of the show, because you can do that. Should be able to do it. It's supposed to be able to. And if you are watching it from bluerocktalk.com, are you watching it within the site, or did you have to go out to YouTube? So this is what I'm trying to learn and figure out as we kick this new launch off. Because it doesn't allow me to do a lot of the stuff because I'm the one where it's starting from. All right, so Audra is watching it from YouTube. The link that I sent there, okay. I'll give you at. So everybody's YouTube. Can someone go in to the bluerocktalk.com site, check out the event that I made, and see if you can see it inside the event and inside the watch it live. I'm sure I can watch it taped in there. Watch it live from the new site. That's because I'm going to start unlisting those. So that's why I'm over here. I want to tell those of you what's on my computer there. Let's get that off. So I hope you can hear me loud enough too. It went to YouTube automatically. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, those of you that liked the last Coast to Coast AM show last Saturday night, where I basically had discussed what happened deep in the Rockies with a couple of the people, and they also joined me on the show, that took me to their hotspots. Now, when I originally put together Blue Rock Talk, it was all about traveling and bringing you those types of things. Because of moving around and doing different things and getting a sponsor and doing, that kind of stuff, you start getting into another mode. And I had kind of cornered myself into staying inside the studio and not getting out like I wanted to in my original idea of Blue Rock Talk. And that is going out to hotspots, investigating and bringing them to you, going out to meet people and their interesting lives, situations, places, locations, findings, and conversations, and bringing those to you. And it was more of on the spot, not being stuck in a studio. That's fine. You see it behind me. That's cool. I like that. I love that, actually. But my bigger love is to go out there, experience it myself, and tell you from firsthand experience. So I think you guys like that too. Let me know. And the response, of course, being able to do that on Coast the other night, I just felt like I was back home doing what I wanted to do. And the response was incredible. And I was glad to hear that, because I have been planning my big change and my big launch with different formats and different platforms to give you that. I've been testing out shows. I've been testing out chats and courses and classes, and again, different platforms. I want to be extremely interactive. I want to be extremely participatory. I want you involved, and I love live streaming. It is a technical nightmare. It is a technical nightmare. And a lot of you have lived through that with me. So even though that will continue to happen, because I plan to go to the investigations and take you there. And I will take you as live as I can when I'm at those places. Now, I have found that, and you guys all know this, it's not anything different, but you do have to figure it out in each hotspot that you go. The last hotspot I was in, I don't know if it was because I have an iPhone 4. No, it's a 5S. I know that's older, but it's great. I love it. It gets me what I want it to do. And I couldn't keep updating every year, right? So that's where I decided to stop. And it gives me what I need. It's the right size. I can carry it with me and all that. But I don't know if it was AT&T that wasn't good at that area. Because this particular last spot, Jason Frank's spot, I can't remember who he had, but it wasn't AT&T. It was someone else. And he actually had some reception. I didn't have much. It was very little, but it was not enough to do anything live for you and say, here we are. So I did tape things and get as much as I could. It was extremely cold. It was 25 and below at times. And so batteries don't work well then either. And with some of the things that occurred, I don't think anything would have turned on anyway. I think they would have turned it off, and maybe already did. They turned us off. None of us jumped to turn any cameras on to get what we were getting. It was hard enough to, because I was the one out and saw everything while everybody else was in a tent. It was hard enough for me to realize, oh, those are the lights I want to see. Those are, and trying to get up from a position of like this in a vehicle and use my eyes, because I know that even if you are suppressed or you think you are, your eyes can move. Always remember that. So give it a shot and try to move. That's better than just going, oh, and being dazed out. Give it a shot. Imprint that in your mind now, and you can also use your eyes. Okay, you can move your eyes around, even just to get it yourself and get that memory in there yourself. Don't always, it's not always about grabbing the camera. Sometimes you lose the story yourself when you do that. However, man, I wish I got this stuff, but I was glad to get it in my own eyes and be able to explain it to you. So if you are into that, I have a big launch coming up, and I'm going to do my best to bring it live. That was that whole conversation just then about bandwidth and Wi-Fi, and not all that stuff can come live to you. But the other stuff that I'll be doing as a part of this new format and launch, you will be a part of. You will help make decisions. You will help throw out ideas. You will suggest locations, hotspots, and, don't just throw, hey, go do this. You got to help me with locations, what you think you're looking for, what you think is there, who you think is there that knows where to go, and that kind of thing. We're all going to join together. We're going to work together, and we're going to move forward into incredible adventures. And what you heard the other night on Coast, if that's what you liked, then that's what it's going to be. And it's also going to be a membership site. So I'm going to unlist what's in here. Okay. Maybe I'll have time to throw out a little promo to let you know what you're missing. But I'd rather not spend my time on that. I'd rather you guys trust me here and sign up over at bluerocktalk.com. Get yourself in there, because then you're going to be where I'm going to send the information to say, hey, I'm doing a show now, or I got this coming up, or I'm about to throw my launch out. Do you want to be one of the people that helps me in it, that gets highly involved in it, maybe even joins me, but definitely is there for as much as I can take you, and there when I bring it back to you. Okay? You'll be involved in the conversations, and you'll be involved in just the story, just the location plotting and what's next kind of thing. It will be a monthly journey. And as I said, it's going to be membership, which means subscription, which means, again, everything else is going to be unlisted. You won't be able to see it. No more freebies for 3-4 years. And some of you don't like hearing that, but now it's time to throw away all this stuff and say, you help me. I'll show you what you want to see that you can't get to, and you help me get there, and we'll do it. So when you do something like that, you change your whole life and you turn it around and you say, let's do this together. We're in this together. And a whole bunch of you help me, and I help you get the answers. And if it's anything like last week, I still can't believe that all that activity happened in 3 days. We were going to stay another night. I can't imagine what would have happened even in that day alone, not even talking about once the lights go down, right? But that night, that morning already, we were hearing the Sasquatch right over the ridge, making the screaming noises that are classic like the woman's scream. I've never heard that before. I've heard of it. I've heard woos and different things from afar with people's noises. I've heard, of course, Ron Moorhead's Sierra sounds, which are just, I don't even know what those are. But as you've heard Ron Moorhead's Sierra sounds and how loud they were right by the mic, these things were right over the ridge. They were right there making noise and tree knocks. And the tree knocks don't sound like when one of your friends goes and goes cluck, cluck. It was very different. It was very different. I don't know what they did. It's almost like when you have a drum set and you have a snare and a bass and you have your tom-toms, you have all your different sounds. It was like they had 3 different trees, different sizes, and their drumsticks were different too. And they were able to hit everything really quickly with different sticks and different trees like that. So it was not something one of us could have done. And that's interesting. I would have never thought that. And then there were these noises that were just right there. It sounded like 2. They sounded giant. And it was not of human voice trajectory at all. No one could have faked that. No person could have faked that. If you ever heard what we heard that morning alone, you would know, oh my gosh, they're right there in broad daylight. They are making noises and talking, knowing we are right here. What's next? And the night before, something high in the sky that was completely silent, pointing a directional light down on each tent and each person. I'm the only one that saw. Jason and Jim saw the light within the tent. I saw the light on the tent, on the other tent, and on me. And I tell you, I learn more almost daily. Some more comes up, and I try to put it together because I really do believe they suppress it. I think most of you guys have heard that many times before. And when you are in that position, you get these little blinks of it, In remote viewing, we call that winking at the sight. Those of you that are remote viewers, it's almost like you're winking at the sight. I think it's trying to pull it together. I cannot put it in chronological order because I remember going back behind the vehicle and going, oh, wow, I can see everything. I love this moonlight. It's great. It's so bright. Boy, Colorado's great. You're so much closer to the moon, and look at the light from the moon. I can find what I'm looking for back here. And then I remember it going off, and I was like, what? Then I started seeing it lighting up to the other ones. And at one point I was laying like this, saying, well, those are the lights I want to see. And I could only really move my eyes. I was trying to lift up, and I could only move my eyes. So if you want more of that, and you want to join me on the journey, well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm putting everything together that for 1 full year, and I'm really hoping to do 3 to 5 years of this. And I want you to join me. The big launch is coming up in a couple weeks. I'm just waiting for the technical difficulties, kind of, I would say, with one of the platforms in order to make it to where you can go there and you've paid and you're in there safely and you've done your payment and we're all good, where somebody else isn't coming in, jumping in, stealing it, getting it for free. It's not a greedy thing. It's a, hey, we gotta plan this, make this work so this can happen and we can all get it. And you're just helping me on the journey. That's all membership is. What you can't go and do, or what you don't want to go and do, maybe you have a family, maybe you're working, maybe you're scared out of your mind and you just want to see it through someone else's eyes. Whatever it is, you're going to be helping out. You'll be a part of it. You will be what I will be calling a wise blue rocker. A wise blue rocker. And I'm going to give a really special deal at the very beginning, and you can take advantage of that. And what it's going to be is going to be like a one-time annual, it'll be an annual fee. And you can really save on the annual fee and then if you don't do that, it'll be a monthly fee that's going to be higher. And what this does is I need the bigger money up front right now because of travel and rent and food and that kind of thing. So you see how this works? It'll be a full-time job. It will be going to places that you've wanted to go and really being there. When you go walking throughout the day, you'll see some great things. And sometimes you'll see something crazy, even crazier than just structures or whatever else you're looking for, whether it's haunted areas, abandoned areas, Bigfoot areas, Dogman areas, or ET related, right? Like Mount Shasta and hanging out and watching for a ship to come out. In fact, that would be something I need to let me write that down because I'll get with James Gilliland on that, right? See about staying at his place in ESETI for about 4 or 5 days and just keep that camera locked in on that hole there and see if we can't get a drone over there. And so what is going to happen is I'm going to be asking you and part of the membership is you're helping pay for me to get that drone over there, to get to ESETI, to be able to eat while I'm there, right? And to bring it back to you, paying for the bandwidth, paying for what I need to do to get it back for you. So a conglomeration of all of you all pay a little and everybody together, it'll pull that together and we'll have fun. And that'll be our group, our Wise Blue Rockers. And I will have that set up in the next couple of weeks. And that will be the deal. You will help me pick the hot spots. We will go live. We'll talk about it. We'll see what we're going to be looking for. You can throw in, hey, let's try to get this piece of equipment as well. You can tell me what you've heard is the history of that area. I'll be bringing in people that will tell me, hey, Connie, just like Jason Frank, who you met on Coast to Coast before and on Blue Rock Talk, he'll say, Connie, okay, this area is known for this and this and this. And we'll be looking for that and we'll see what else happens. Then we'll go to the event after we're set up for it. You'll be with me the entire time of putting all this together and helping out. I'm getting excited about it. This is kind of fun. All right. So I'm really getting excited about this. I hope you guys are too. I can't read it over there as I'm talking about it. But I'm missing going out there and doing this. And I had so much fun this last time and I freaked out. I was scared to death, but I want to know what it is. And I didn't know if we were to stay there that night, if we'd ever come back. It was very much, I was starting to feel like it was going to be a 411 situation. And to me, honestly, I have not even read David's books. I'm about to see a premiere in a couple of weeks that he's got for me, or at least that I've been invited to. It's not for me, but I've been invited to. And, I need to read the books, but I always like to go out there and experience it. But I don't really know his whole setup. I do know that somebody's there and then they're not, which to me always sounded like a beam of light, an ET, and that's what I saw. And then I saw what Jason before thought was a Sasquatch, which when I saw it, that he calls Elvis with the pointy ears, well, that's when I said, well, it's not a Sasquatch. Sasquatch got ears down here as we know it. That's more of a dog man. Is it a dog man? Is it something that flies those machines around and zaps you up? Is that what a dog man does? I don't know, but it was all right there happening. It was all right there happening. So these are the things that you'll be involved in. I'll let you know what's going on. You can suggest, hey, Connie, all right, now you saw this and you saw that. It's 25 degrees. Your battery's dead, but see if you can't do this to your iPad Pro and hide it over here or disguise it or camouflage this and see if it doesn't capture it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to give me tips. I want you to help me too. I want you to be there too. And if something ever happens to me, Please do a nice memorial. That's exciting, and have a good celebration. I would appreciate that. So yes, I will need plenty of time. So yeah, let me see what you guys are saying over here. Uh, we did get some recordings. Jim Myers did put his cassette up there at one point, or his recorder, after we heard all those big screams and yells. If anything was running at that time, it would have been picked up. And he actually went up to a little bit higher area where Jason says was even crazier. That I believe Jason may be going this weekend, depending on the amount of snow that just happened out there. And that's what keeps you out, is that he, and I didn't believe it. I didn't realize it coming from where I'm used to. Oh, a little snow. I'm sorry. We're talking the Rockies here. He didn't hear it with his ears. If I remember correctly, Jim did not hear what he recorded with his ears. He heard it later when he turned it on. But what we heard, all just packing up in the morning, going, okay, it was up to Jason. He said, okay, you know what? I want to get home. So we left early. And as we were packing up, those screams and that stuff happened. And it was weird because it wasn't scary. You okay, baby? You all right? Somebody's got to go to the potty. Hold on. You got to go. Let's go. Hurry up. Let's go. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry. Someone had to go potty. That's the way that goes. But you will be highly involved in this, and then I kind of picture it as in the first week we talk about it, set it up. Second week, I have the people, and you get to meet and talk with the people too. The third week, we're gone, we're out there, and then afterwards, you get what I haven't been able to send you, between talking to the people again and those of us that experienced it. Will it be as much as the last event I was at? Well, who knows, right? You never know. But the difference is when you are there more than a day, more than a night, more than 2 nights, 3 to 5 nights, when you do it properly. And I agree with Jason. I learned from people too. You sit there, you just camp, you cook, you got the smells, everybody's laughing and talking and being people. And every one of these things that are out there are extremely curious, and they come to you. You can walk around, you can look for prints, you can look for structures, you can look for whatever. But that's how that works. And it works. I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would see something that was putting out a beam of light that night. I didn't think that entire weekend. I was never expecting what I would see as ET activity. And I saw it. It looked like a Hollywood film. It looked like a Hollywood production theater in front of me, which also goes back to the treaties that were written, apparently, of how disclosure was going to slowly be sent out there with films, and people would see films because it would hit so many people at once. And it just makes me wonder where they are involved, where they actually show it to where it looks just like what I saw, because the illumination of it looked just like what I've seen in films before. And I'm thinking, holy cow, they captured that. And they capture that because they've seen it before. They know what it should look like, so that disclosure will be easier for people. Makes sense, right? And I don't know that. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just saying when I saw it, it was a bluish light, but it was translucent. It was also directional. And when it hit what it needed to hit, it didn't bounce off like we would a flashlight or something. It was absorbed on the inside and made it glow. And that was crazy. Now, one of them glowed better than the other because it was that, the different colored tents that are bright colored. They had a yellow one and it was bright. I was like, well, they got a light in there? What's going on with that? But the darker, green, thick tents, that's what Jason had, and the other guy, Mike, over on the other side. Jason and Jim had the other one too that was green and thick. Well, the light was on it and going in. Again, they can describe what it was like on the inside, but I knew it was pointed in it and it didn't bounce off. That was so crazy. And it was in the truck. It was in the vehicle I was in. So that's how this is going to work. That's how I see it. I'm just waiting technically for the platform to be able to have it set up so I can take in the financial side of it, get the membership side of it, get those of you that want to go on those ventures and help me. And we'll do that. All right. This is it. I'm single. I can do it. I can get out there. I want to. I've done it all my life. I have the passion for it. And I'm in the proper position in so many ways to go be a part of it. The fact that radio and television is in my life is only because that's what I've always loved and wanted to. The fact that it works for this is perfect. But since day one, activity that is unexplainable in the human experience has been active in my life. So let me see what you guys are thinking about all this stuff. If you like the idea or not. So let me read from here. That's interesting. That was quick. Audrey, yes, missing people in those areas. Connie, you're welcome to my areas anytime. I'll give you a tour, get orb structures. Excellent. What are your orbs? Little, big? What are they? Yeah, the Navy. Yep, DOD. Everybody's admitting it. And you know what? Forgive me for this, but it doesn't turn me on that everybody's admitting it. I don't care. To me, that's old news. So when I hear it and everybody's so excited about it, I'm just like, they've known this for a long time. I don't care. I'm going to go do my own thing and get even further along of what they're talking about. Let's see what else. Yeah, drone. If you get that drone over there, right? Everybody's talking about the Mount Shasta, the drone. That's one thing that can get there. I don't know how close it can get, but it's probably one that you got to be able to afford to lose. But it's live streaming as it happens, right? Okay, so anyway, are you guys up for this? Does that sound good? Jim, I have already said you can get into that website for free, so you have to do it. I've told you a whole bunch of times on here, Jim. Go over to bluerocktalk.com. You can get in there for free. When it comes to the other, though, this is what you have to do. For those of you that say, hey, I can't afford any money at all, Connie. I cannot afford to give you anything. Okay, well, guess what? If you go to bluerocktalk.com and you go in there, that's free. It's a network where you can post, you can add articles, you can talk. Do not send people to your channel. Do not send people to your other channels. Don't do that. You will be taken off. This is not an area. This is not a Facebook page. Okay. It's not a Facebook page. It's not advertisements. People are there to learn, to understand, to post, and to get information from other experts. I got expert remote viewers in there. I got people that you know in the UFO world. I got people you know in the conspiracy world and in the Bigfoot world and any other worlds. You can go in there, and if you post and start asking questions, don't just ask me, ask in the post in general, and you'll start getting all that moving around. That's all free. It's a network. It's a community of Blue Rockers. Go in there and have fun. Again, do not advertise what you have. You have a profile. You can put everything in your profile. But if you start posting, hey, you want me to come to your next event? I am deleting you. If you do have a next event that you can do something with, tell me. I have a topic there called Blue Rocker Specials. And if you do something where you're a big alien running around in people's parties and it's $100 an hour, well, then I'll put you over in the Blue Rocker Special, and it can be there where people, if they want to go see what they can get a deal on, they can go there and look themselves. This is not Facebook. This is not a big ad commercial place. This is where we all learn from each other. We have a community and not ads. Any ads are going to be me saying, go here, this and that. It's all going to be Blue Rock Talk related. The Blue Rocker Special, if you entertain for $100, you will give a really good discounted special for Blue Rockers, and we'll put it in the proper spot. So if any of you guys go over there and you see that, tell me so I can boot them out immediately. As soon as you go to bluerocktalk.com, it shows you and tells you what not to do. I am not having a bunch of you guys go over there and give you something quality, and we got those people dropping in, hey, here's my book, here's this. You can do that in your profile, and you can do that as a Blue Rocker Special, and people can go and find that. Or I can also do, every now and then I'll do book buddies, which promotes the person's books, because I think that's cool. But if you go over there and you bomb me with stuff, you're out. That's just the way it is. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I might give you a warning, maybe not. But those of you, and Jimmy, I'm talking to you, that say, I don't have any money to give to a membership. I get that. Because right now, that's why I'm throwing myself out to the world and saying, okay, you guys want this stuff? I want this stuff. Let's do it together. Okay. And you guys know me well enough that I'll do it. But those of you that think or do know that you're not going to be able to pay, well, if you go to bluerocktalk.com and you invite so many people in and they become members, then you will get free. You will get to watch all that good, interesting, cool stuff for free. You'll earn it. So by bringing in other people, you'll earn it. So if you grow the community, you'll get to watch the shows. I think that's the best thing I can do to help out those of you that want to be in there, because that's pretty easy to bring people in at that point, correct? Right? So I want to help everybody because I'm going to be needing your help too. So, oh, you have the money? You just don't trust the security of online transactions? Then Jimmy, it's the way of the world, it's not that much money. Then I don't know what to do. Okay. I don't know what to do. All right. So Jose and, at one point, Jimmy, you got to put some money in. You got to do something. Well, you know what? They have these. Listen, I'll tell you who to talk to. Dr. Mulder in here. He would rather be off the grid than anything in the world. And he knows how to move things around and do things in a way where you're not trapped. So, okay. All right. Well, if you're just off the grid, I don't feel bad then. I'm not feeling bad if you're just off the grid and you're afraid to get on the grid for some reason. If you are so concerned about, you know what? If they're all doing it, they're all doing it. I already know, because I talk about these things in a public way, that they know anything about me. Well, I don't have anything that's going to put me in jail. I don't have anything that I've done wrong. So, hey, sorry, that's how I got to pay. That's how I pay my bills. That's how I do my thing. But I have a concern sometimes about that. If you're not doing anything crazy wrong, what is it? What is it? So, okay. Well, then, Jimmy, I'm sorry if you can't, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. That's a whole nother thing if you're just don't want to be on the grid. That's not, I can't, I was trying to help you there. All right. So let's forget all that. That's under the bridge now. I'm not going to feel bad, the smiley face, because that's your situation that you put together. I thought it was financial and I was trying to help you out financially. Right? I know. Well, you know what? What do you have that you're hiding in your computer that you're so worried about hackers? Not if you just do like little bits of money. It's not like you're going to have all your money there, right? No, come on. Come on. Maybe you're just a billionaire dude. Well, then maybe I don't know. All right. I'm done talking about that. So, does that sound good? Do you guys like that idea? Are you open for it? Because the big launch is coming. Hang in there. I'm waiting for this platform to have that ready. But as you are on bluerocktalk.com, you'll start seeing things over on that side left. And you're going to see that start building and growing. And that's where the Wise Blue Rocker membership will be. Where you go now is free. The posting and the networking and the connecting with other people and sending your evidence and watching and commenting on other people's evidence, that's all for you guys to grow. I'll be able to say, hey, if you're not in here, this is what we're going to do if you do want to end up joining now. So I'll probably do those in little pockets here and there. I don't want to put my time promoting everybody. I'm going to have the launch open with a really nice special for maybe even 48 hours. And then anybody after that's going to pay monthly only, and it's going to be higher. Because I'm doing that so I can get the one-time bigger fee that's annual, so I can start putting it into use and get us to the next spot. So that's what I plan to do. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. Let me know and tell Jim what he can do to figure out how to make the difference there. Jim, I don't feel bad anymore. I was feeling really horrible for you. But, if it's off the grid, that's I think sometimes I can't say anything because a lot of people feel that way. But, this is the information you're going to probably want. If you are already feeling that way, they're going to find you if you're doing something wrong, whether you're on the grid or not. These things that I see over the weekends, they just come point a light on you and suppress you, man, and just make you sit there and you don't do it. They know everything about you. They look in your head and see what you did the past 3 weeks. So, like that. All right, then. That's good. Now, I'm going to be doing some more technical things and more technical testing, so you're going to see what I'm going to be doing. Those of you that like to watch here on YouTube, I'm going to start unlisting these things, and I may unlist everything that I have because it's all about focusing on the membership, giving it away. This is my life. This is my career. This is my love. I think you guys know me well enough to trust me, to feel good about what I bring you, to not be somebody making up stuff. I can't believe some of the people that do these shows and they make it up and they tell you guys things that they've created in their head, or they've, hey, do your thing, smoke what you want, eat what you want, drink what you want. I don't care about all that stuff. Come on. It's a cannabis world now. I don't care. But if you start believing your own lucid dreaming, you guys have to know some of the people I'm talking about. My gosh. Okay, so I'm going to try to show it to you. I'm going to try to relive it with you. I'm going to be with other people that will see it too. I'm not going to want you to become a zombie and follow me. I want you to become a wise blue rocker, join in on the journey, and pay me too to help it happen. And everybody, I just need a lot of people with a little. That's it. Okay. 1,000 people paying 1,500, maybe max, maybe. Well, I'd really like to get about 3,000 and really do some of the things that I can do. And you guys know some of the equipment that is needed. And you also know some of the safety things that's needed to go into some of these areas. Somebody put it the other way. I can't remember who it was last night or the other night. I don't, maybe it was last night. Somebody said it in a really nice way. Something about going where the beings are. The beings are. They didn't say creatures or entities or anything like that. They said beings. That they're found in the quiet places. But let me tell you, they're not quiet when you're there. Let's see, it was like, I can't even do it. I'll freak some people out where I'm at. But there are people that are telling you all stuff, and I just am like, I've never interviewed them, and I don't ever plan to interview them. I'll never do that to you. If I think they're freaking nuts, then I'm not bringing them your way. When people ask me about some of the people out there, hey, I understand you do a show and people want to hear about other people, but I'm not going to back any of that stuff up. I know what they're making. I know what they're doing. I understand the situation, and I cannot believe that there's so many people out there in this world that will follow them because they have no direction in their life whatsoever. And the crazier thing is that these things are real, they are true, but these other people are taking them on a journey that is not real. And you guys, I'm going to say, here's my iPad on it. Where's my iPad? It's over here. My iPad's on it. Look what it got, Hopefully it doesn't go out. At 25 degrees, I couldn't turn that thing on. I was trying to turn it on. I could not turn it on. I will show you the video of what I got. You'll at least know where the happenings were. The trouble is a lot of people woke up in the morning and they walked over all the areas where, to see if anything happened, and they forgot about walking over possible prints. We were in a snow area. We were in a muddy area. So we did find some, and some had been walked over. So you'll see those. I'm going to get all that out for you. But that's the plan. I hope that you guys will join me. I hope I don't get into a situation where only so many people do it, but it's not enough. So I hope that you bring other people with you now. I hope you realize that that could happen, and I hope it doesn't. We'll figure out what to do there at that point, because you're kind of almost like on the board at that point, right? So I don't think 1,500 people to 3,000 is hard. I've been in national television all my life, so we would always touch up to 36 to 92 million households or something like that, whatever. And you're on QVC and you sell products at 50,000 like in 6 minutes. But this is different. It's a different world now. It's all saturated, and I'm not doing the PR like that. So I'm asking you to bring the people into your buddies, your pals, and help me to get to that point. And then we're off to the races, and there's no stopping us after that. So, all right. And by the way, I also want people that are a part of it to win chances to go with me. Wouldn't that be cool? A really cool hotspot, and you go too. I think that Blue Rockers should have a chance to go as well. It's things you've always wanted to see, And if you're in a real spot that's really active, you'll see it, you'll hear it, you'll feel it. You may want to leave early. I mean, Jason goes to places where they grab your leg. Can you imagine a hand? He said there was a hand the size of a steering wheel, calloused, right? That was in his face through the tent. Oh gosh, I would have been, ah! He said those hands grab your legs. So I'm honest to you, I'm very afraid. I was very afraid over the weekend. First night I had the key. It was Jason's vehicle, and I had the keys in my hand. The doors were all locked around me. I was covered. And I had that key with my thumb on that alarm. So if anything happened, I could push it and they'd get out immediately. So, okay, you guys, I'm glad I know that a lot of you already have subscriptions. I'm not here to hurt Coast Insiders at all. Please stay as a Coast Insider. I love Coast to Coast. It'll be fun to bring more of these stories to Coast as well, not just interview people. I love the experiences. That's what I'm all about. And I want to get back to that. And I need your all's help. Don't want to hurt Coast Insiders. We'll take the money from some of the other ones. Okay. Anything I'm a part of, don't do that. I don't want that. So thanks, you guys. I appreciate that you'll back me up and you'll help me and you'll spread it in your Facebook groups and your other groups and wherever you can, so that we can get the proper amount of people. Okay. All right. So that launch will be coming soon. I wish I could do it now, but there's no way I can take the money yet. And that's what this does. And it locks you into an area too, where other people don't go in there and snag it either. And I'm still trying to technically figure it out. That's why right now I'm trying to figure it out on YouTube. And I want to tell all my YouTube buddies, there's almost 15,000 of you there, right? Or 10,000 or something like that. I don't know what it is, but I hope that you guys will go over there and be a part of it too, because I'm not going to be putting it here. YouTube, as much as I love it, I'm going to use the platform in the archive type way and in the unlisting way. It just is horrible to put your stuff out there and your heart and soul out there, and people just come by and they say nasty things, and they're ugly, and they talk about the things that we believe in, that we know exist, and they cut on you and they cut on me, and I don't like it. And when people pay to see you and watch your work and be a part of it, they may argue and debate, but they're not haters. They're not going to pay to hate you. So I'm trying to clean this up and get some answers. And you guys are going to participate and be interactive with me. Thanks, everybody. Audra, I want to believe, but I need proof to know. Ta-da! Well, you'll get it. You'll get it. I know Coast to Coast is where you found me. That's great. So yeah, don't mess up. You stay as an insider. Be there, because I'll be there. And Jim, I hope you figure out a way to do it, because I know you're into this too. And you've been here since like the beginning. So I hope you figure out a way to do it on the grid. All right. Here's my man, Jerry Wills, calling me. See, Jerry Wills. So I'll talk to you all later. I don't know how to turn this off, but I'm going to do it now. See ya.